Hello there and welcome back to the Roman Empire. Last time we started messing around a little bit with England, but we'll probably continue along those lines today. Along with that, we'll probably also keep on bothering with Francia and everyone else, and simply just cause mayhem and death, destruction, and so forth. So we'll have to see. We can't actually take the remainder of Bavaria here. So apparently. The paradox borders are a little bit different. If we take a little bit look here, you can see that we can't take basically everything around it though. So we'll be doing that instead. Probably doing some assassinations to make things work. But as you can see, we can declare war on them, and we'll do that probably straight away. We'll continue where we left off. We'll take Dauphine. We'll simply get some troops into position, and then we will. Go forth and declare war, but we don't need any troops in England for the time being, so we'll be sending these guys up here, have them deal with the rebels first and foremost, I think. But we'll be sending ships to fetch the Englishmen, and then we will declare war on Lotharingia, and then just continue up trying to get the remainder of the lands. There are, as you know, not really that much to do now. All that remains is more or less to Togai's host declare war on Moldau. I'll simply have to wait to see when they actually appear. It'll probably be a little while, since they seem to be in a little bit away, but still, we'll be sending troops to deal with them. Those things are death traps. Michael Conspirator will not be helping you in a holy war for Aquitaine. I think we'll actually go ahead and steal the remainder of Aquitaine while we're at it. I killed Count Gentile. Shame to destroy such a nice carriage, though. Have to agree with that. But I also plot to kill this guy, simply to try and make sure that that things move on swiftly, more or less. Imperial reconquest. We'll do a holy war, I think, instead, since we can, more or less. And apparently the guy in Moldau is already there, so we should potentially send our troops over to intercept him at once. We'll just siege here quickly, then we'll send the walking army. Or there we go. They're already at 45%. They have 30,000 men, so they'll probably actually end up taking that. But we can simply cannonball them straight away, so it's not really that much of a problem. But still, we'll have to deal with it, and once we have, I'll get back to you. I'll send my troops over there, and then we'll see how it turns out. I did forget though that the easy way to solve this is actually quite simple. We kill them. So we'll be doing that instead. I think to make sure. It's a little bit troublesome though. We should already be dead. Should be dead twice, but there he died, and thus the war ended. And we all live happily ever after, so to speak. But still, it's the best way of doing this, because when they gain war score that fast in a big empire, you can't really send too many troops there too fast, and that puts you in a bad spot. What I just did now was send the troops towards... where am I? Fleet, where are you? There you are. What I did was send... assassinate him, then I declare war on Lotharingia for Dauphine, incorporating it into the realm as well. But France is apparently on their side. Still nothing to worry about at all, really, because we'll still most likely win this pretty fast. So not concerned, not even a little tiny bit worried. But we'll still be sending these extra 15,000 men over there to help, and we should probably take on Sardinia as well here, since it seems that they are on their own. So we'll go ahead and declare war on holy war for Sardinia, and then we'll simply dump our troops here and win it. I kind of have to you kind of have to love when these guys actually fix things for us. So it seems that they had an attack on our troops. They had about the same amount, but still they lost quite substantially. So I'm pretty much too quick on the trigger right now, but there's no reason for me not to be, because we are winning everything without more or less without trying. So I don't really have any reason to be careful, and that's and that's probably what will screw me over sometime later. But still, it's the truth. I don't really have any reason whatsoever to take things carefully, to be careful, because as you can see, we can win most battles pretty easily and pretty good numbers too. So as you can see, no problem at all. We vassalized the Duchy of Dauphine, and we should potentially keep on going down here. Yeah, I can't take Mercia from him, so we'll do just that. And that's basically all I will be doing now for the remainder of this game. War, kill, slaughter, and death. Basically, that's all we will be doing, and that's basically all you'll be getting. So I'll just as I have tendency to do with other ones, we'll most likely finish this one up. But I'll simply pose a question right now. If I am to play another campaign here, what kind of campaign do you want me to play? Feel free to come with suggestions, advice, questions, so to speak. Something you a little bit, something you yourself feel a little bit. How should I put this? Uncertain about, something you like to know more about, and so forth. Then you'll simply drop a comment, and I'll try to answer. I might, if you have a good idea, I might even play a game on it. The possibilities are endless, basically. And as you can see, there are actually revolts here, which puts us in a pretty good position, because that means that we can start causing trouble, try to steal some more lands without having to wait for the peace deals to run out. So we'll go ahead and do just that. There aren't really any ways to bypass peace treaties in this game except slaughtering the guy in charge, waiting for revolts, even try to help them, give them money, for example. Could potentially help it by simply allowing them the possibility to build or buy rebels. So there are several ways to actually one could go ahead to make this work. I should go ahead and grant you City of Piedmont. Yeah, I'm a little bit. I'm not really focusing too much now about what I hand out to whom, simply because of the fact that it doesn't really matter that much. This game is more or less soon over for me. I'll simply assassinate anyone who goes up against me, and so forth. So I'm basically now a tyrant with complete control, basically because I have a lot of money. So that's basically all that remains for this game, which basically puts it on a little bit boring. The funny part is, of course, to build your power base, to get stronger, to put yourself in a position where no one can tell you no. So yeah, there are plenty of ways to do that, but as you can see, this is warfare is basically the easiest part. Warfare, slaughter, death, so forth. And basically, I'll start doing this now when everyone is planning attack on my lands. They'll simply get a dagger in the back and a red pillow, so to speak. So we'll be fighting wars. We'll be trying to win this, and I'm pretty sure that we will. So once we have, I'll get back to you. I'll see if we can attack someone else. Try to find some clever ways of even might inheriting or noble has distinguished himself in battle. Good. Or just even simply fabricate claims and then use them to take the entire realms without having to tend to warfare. So we'll have to see what we actually end up doing. But for now, I actually ended up ending this war before even ending my little speech there. So that kind of puts it in perspective on how easily I can actually take these wars and win them. Plotting to kill him, not really working out too great, so then we'll plot to kill you, the Doge of Anatolia. Unfortunately, you are not being friendly to me, and that means that I have to kill you. But yeah, we'll have to see. This guy could potentially always, as I said, try to get a heir of some kind. I can actually kill her, and then we'll actually have the heir to press claims. So instead of plotting to kill that Anatolian guy, I'll actually plot to kill my wife. And with those claims well passed on, so to speak, I'm pretty sure that I'll be able to attack West France and so forth. Then we'll simply assassinate, kill our way through here. kaboom! Apparently I'm already planning to kill her. Wow, that's a lot of people that once are gone. But apparently it was a failure. Princess Ermengarde discovered the milieu and avoided the explosion. My complicity was revealed. Doesn't matter, we'll simply try again. No one can actually, as you know, threaten me, except for assassins. So we'll have to see how this turns out. Impressing with vague provinces. My dog died after periods of illness. This guy took over from me until in Italian. So that's basically the only negative thing with republics. Is basically that once the inheritance comes, you can get someone of another culture. You have basically zero control over who will inherit the lands. And my wife died, good but bad. So we'll go ahead and find someone else to marry. And I think I already found her, Ermengarde, Duchess of Flanders. Pretty tempting, considering she's a genius, has brilliant stats, and otherwise is good. And apparently I'll have to see first if there's a princess of East Francia, Bulgaria. I need a princess of no princesses of Lotharingia. So we can potentially now kill off this guy, not that guy, this guy, and if I can just get a underage king, that should help a lot on. That means that I can actually press my claims, or I can actually do so already. Claim Aquitaine, the Prince of Castile. Can't I claim it for? Yeah, I can actually claim it for my son here. Apparently, I can't claim West Francia because that's apparently not in problem here. So we'll go ahead, claim Aquitaine. Just take a lot of land at once without having to resort to too much trouble. So it should be quickly dealt with, I guess I could say. But with Aquitaine under our control as well, things will be looking up. Things will be will be almost done. We can potentially do the same thing with England. Take an English princess in, get the claims, and then use them to get things going. But I'll simplify this, and once I have, I'll get back to you. There we go. We got basically everything of Aquitaine except for La Marche, which is kind of bad, but still we have the crown of Aquitaine under our control. As Serene Doge Marinus is currently the Doge of Aquitaine also, or Serene Doge of Aquitaine. Sorry, my bad. And we should potentially prepare to take the remainder of Africa here. I believe at least down here. I don't know how far down actually we are allowed to take. I'll simply have to do a quick check. Apparently nothing, but still I'll take probably down to Fes and Marrakesh. We'll put that as our line, and other than that we'll keep on picking on Lotharingia, England, so forth, and I think we should be done pretty soon, especially if we can continue using crowns to our advantage here. So we'll be moving those troops out. We'll see what kind of CBs we actually have on him. And there we go. Let's see here. Can we claim anything else? We can always holy war though, but nothing else than that. We can, of course, assassinate. I believe the Doge still has claims to West Francia. So what we will be doing here is taking the gaming route, as I like to call it. Assassinate everyone who has anything to do with this. Oh, of course, this is kind of dangerous simply because I can die. And apparently, the direct heir is now my Doge. Wow. Well, sorry, Kingly, you are deady. There we go. I took the entirety of West Francia with a single button. A click of a button. Assassination. And, well, I'd say we have done pretty well for ourselves this episode. We've taken all of West Francia. Although I have now a son, a pretty powerful son, that could potentially cause some issues. Also took a point of town infrastructure, which gave me City Guard, University 2, Militia Training Ground 4, and a boost to City Tax. So that's good. Now the big question is that... No, it's not him. It's the Queen of Bulgaria. So I basically have Bulgaria under my thumb here. The real issue is that, as you can see, Bulgaria is actually in danger of being inherited by the King of Bavaria. So I'm actually tempted now to declare war on him simply to claim Bavaria for Princess Agnes. That's actually quite a good move, I think, if I can do that. Simply because of the fact that will secure that I won't actually end up in trouble. If Bulgaria is inherited by someone else here, we'll lose some lands. Not much though, admittedly, it's just that province, it seems. So that's kind of good. Also, as you can see, West Francia, my probably my guaranteed biggest vassal. So next time we'll focus more on England and Lotharingia. But this will be it for this time. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like really. And I'll see you around next time. Bye.